Hello everyone, I'm your host, Warrior Angel. Welcome back to part 14 of this Otomo clan campaign for Shogun 2. We have continued with the expansion east. We are perfectly set up now to take on Kyoto. Then we have two strong armies right on the borders and we're in bottlenecks as well, choke points. So really, for example, the enemies, which have now got half of Japan declared war on me. I do have some allies with the Chasakabe, the Scala, and the Uchi, as well as these guys, the Takeda. I can't remember what they're called. Takioka clan. Still remain allies, but however long, we don't know. I don't know, because, well, they always start when it comes to this sort of thing. But we are ready. We do to try and take more land. Kyoto's literally within reach. I'm tempted actually trying to take Settsu right now. Just so I can actually be ready and have... so I can literally have a choke point here. Unfortunately, I do have to wait a little bit for Christianity to sort itself out. Unless... If I pop that up a second, and I believe I've still got... What happens if I move them out? Oh, haven't I ended a turn yet? Yeah, evidently not. Okay, I can't do much against the assassin. They got essentially a super assassin here. He's, what, rank 6? Yeah, rank 6. Very good with building sabotage, army, scouting, assassinations and that. I only get 35% chance of actually assassinating him with my level 1 tier assassin. It's level 2, you might do a little bit better. What about you? 43% better. Let's try and build him up a little bit. Sabotage army. I believe I'm using this here. What's his name? Takasuke. I believe I'm using him as an assassin. Let's have a quick look see. Yes, he's pretty good with the assassinations. What was I going to use you for then? I might have just picked him up because he's nearby. Let's use you for... tell you to sabotage building gates. I'm not too worried about watching the video. Okay, that worked. Did he upgrade? No, he didn't. Okay. We had the army here ready to head out. Just gonna leave him here for the moment. I don't want to head too far into the thing, especially with the snow. I know it's not gonna be too much attrition, but better safe than sorry. Alright. Bizen, you... let's take you off so I get a bit more money coming in. How are you guys actually doing Christianity? You're going up slowly, but better than nothing. Harima? Oh, where? I do have a couple of priests around. Where are they all got to? Oh, you're all the way over here. Oh, yes, I remember you got attacked by a Mitsuki a few turns ago, and I forgot all about him being there. Silly me, I know. Alright, so yeah, continue down there. Inaba? You're slowly going up. I can actually start doing this now with him. You're pretty good at character conversion. Can I convert him over, I wonder? 30%, but I can do it free. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we can actually start taxing here as well. That was a huge boost to the economy, I'll tell you. Right. Let's tell him to go down here and establish a spy network. Right. What other missionaries do I have around here? This guy I'm using for his ability to do chi research. He's already starting to lose zeal when it comes to converting provinces, but it improves his chi art. By the time he gets to hopefully level 6 with him, he will have Doctor of the Church, which will allow me then to improve it by 6, 12 and 18%. Not really much else I can do with regards to towns then. Spying armies, converting provinces, inciting unrest, and demoralizing armies. Oh, he's already got max for that. Okay, so I think nothing else really is happening. We'll end the turn. The Might of the Naban trade ship. Ooh. That could be a challenge. I like this though. They got all these different ships. They got Bokaboyas, they got medium boons, they got a lot of ships. In fact, they got 10. We got one Naban trade ship with an XP rank 9. And the battle is still 50-50 in my favour. Let's risk it. Let's do a battle. Eventually I'm going to have to start doing some land battles rather than constantly doing them on sea, but the one advantage of the Naban trade ship is something I always sing his praises about. It's got cannons, it's got a wide range, it's got over 290, well, it's supposed to get 310, 330 troops on it. So it's very difficult for enemies to try and board them. And they got guns, they got cannons. I just love the Naban trade ship. I find them very effective to try and not so much as trade vessels themselves, but to protect and attack enemy ships. I have several of the foreign trade routes already in my control, and with each of them I have a Naban trade ship just protecting that region. So I know I could be pretty secure that if an enemy tries to attack my trade ships, they are really going to have to deal with something big and deadly. So, nice, clean day. We're right off the coast, so we don't have much in the way of enemy. But that was really nice looking battle. Just, I'm going to take that off a sec. Just you can see the mountains in the background, the sky looks nice. It reminds me of being at home here. I live in Wales, by the way, so it might not sound Welsh, but I have lived in Wales most of my life. It just reminds me of seeing the mountains and that with the snow during the winter. Anyway, there's not much we can do. We've only got the one ship. We'll put him a bit more forward. And more importantly, the wind is behind us, so that will help us and not help them. So let's start bringing out the fleet, and we're going to speed up time as well, because we don't want to just sit there watching him go along doing his business. Hopefully, and I'm doing it against the wind, but then I know if the enemy tries to attack, I can use the wind then to my advantage. Alright, so we've got cannon fire shooting off. We're not too accurate at this range, but it does help. Shame I don't move any faster than or shoot any quicker. Alright. So as you get back at Jim, we've got a lot more range compared to the enemy, so we can use that to our advantage, try and sink a couple of their ships. Okay, they're steady, they're still willing to come out towards me. Ooh, I just missed. Come on guys, you're at level 9. Why didn't you actually try to attack? Come on, he's got closer. This is going to be the equivalent of a shotgun blast to the face. Come on. Come on. Guys, you wouldn't think that these were expert rank 9s, would you? Honestly. Oh, and now they're trying to set the ship on fire. Buggers. Okay, they're beginning to waver. Alright. Just allow them to keep going along. Alright, we do have gunmen on top, as you can see. They're shooting away as well, as allowing me to use my cannons against them. And they do a lot of damage. I mean, just look at that. They've already knocked out half their archers, as well as a couple of their swordsmen in one go. Alright. Let's continue to swing them around. Okay. Oh, we lost a bit one of our sails already, have we? Oh. Alright. That's it, just smash it. Use your guns. Alright, what we got here already? They got 2 already surrendered. A couple of them are heading off in that direction. Alright, and we need to turn the ship around. Alright. Come on, guys. I just kind of fast forward it because there's no point doing this slowly. I mean, they are clearly outnumbered. Plus I'm going to have the problem now going up against the wind, so the only good thing is that they're actually willing to come towards me. Come on, ship, turn around. That's it. Continue the damage, continue the damage. Keep back, and that's routed, great. Attack that one. Great, that's routing. Alright, say out that one. Haha, the might of the Naban trade ship. That's routing as well. I could be willing to attempting to try and actually capture it, but okay, now we just need to head up now and deal with these. It's going to take a little while as well because of the fact that it has to go up against the wind. So head up here, guys. That's another one surrendered. Now you could argue that this is down to the ship, you know, how the AI is not 100% good when it comes to sea battles compared to land, but there's my ship outnumbered 10-1, and we've managed to capture, well, like 4 ships surrendered, 2 are retreating, and the other 3 are hiding up in the corner because they want to leave the map and they can't. So, won't be long now. Right. Let's just tell them to go straight past. They can take shots and then at the enemy ships as they go past. Or I'll tell you what, actually, just aim at straight at the Kabuya. Hopefully we can destroy it before it tries to attack me with fire arrows, because those are always annoying to have. Up, they're already attacking. Don't set me on fire, please. I say, cause them to waver. Come on. Come on. Routing, great. Attack this one now. Oh, and you're routing as well, so we've just got one more ship to do. Alright, we've now got a victory. Everyone has now been wiped out, routed, or surrendered. So I'm not complaining too much about that. What's this? Camellia blossom falling swiftly to the ground. My head follows after. Japanese death poem. I always found the Japanese, ancient Japanese culture very fascinating. I mean, we studied in psychology, for example, the difference between Eastern and Western philosophy, cultures in regards to a number of things, with independent and interdependent cultures. Not only that, but because of my martial arts training and me learning about Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu and that growing up, I do find the cultures quite fascinating. Anyway, we have 4 captured units, so I'm pretty happy with that. We helped our allies as well. I will take a few seconds as well because my enemy general here has got a whole bunch of troops coming. I've paid for, and they're marching on their way to go and join them. That's one of the things I do miss about the new Rome 2 and Attila is the fact that you can't just recruit troops anymore and bring them to your generals. You have to have a general, even if it's just to move the arm, a unit from one province to another. I do miss having the generals. I can see their understanding behind it, don't get me wrong, but I do kind of miss having the opportunity to lead my captains and have them lead forces. So, maybe something for them to consider in a future total war is to have a sort of compromise where maybe captains are only allowed, say you might only allow, say, two or three armies to take part in a battle, for example. And your general can control a full army of 20, and maybe a captain can only do, say, 8. So you have to decide then, what are you going to have? Are you going to have the 3 captains, 3 captain units, which in one battle may only have a grand total of, say, 24 units? Or would you have a general as well as a captain, which will give you, and 2 captains maybe, which will then give you 36 troops? Just something I wouldn't mind them considering to do. Chisato. Try it. Sea routes raided. We always have sea routes raided. And what's this? My lord, we should take advantage of our good relations with the Western powers and use Jesuit advisors to help further our knowledge and skills. Okay, significant advances. I get 50% improvement to arts, and it only cost me 2,000. That's higher experts. Right. Chisato, so you tried to... Oh, did you kill... Oh, they killed my other assassin. Oh, you bastard. So I had the one I was trying to build and train up as an assassin, and he died. I'll tell you what, I was going to take a risk. It's only 150, so let's see if this works. And we'll watch a nice little video as well, to just see if he actually manages to kill him. Because I do like these videos. So we've caught up to a guy that doesn't look too much like a Matsuki, I think, but there you go. What? Oh dear me. Good choice. No wonder the guy managed to escape our clutches. You bloody jumped too far. How far was it? Just a step. Take one slight step forward. You could have killed the guy. Ah. This is one thing I mean, as a martial artist myself, I mean, I'm not saying I know ninjutsu, not in the slightest. But even I'm good enough for stealth now. If I wanted to assassinate someone in that particular way, I wouldn't cock it up by trying to jump 3 feet forward when 1 foot's going to be perfectly fine. Anyway, that's like, guys. I get a bit passionate sometimes about when I watch martial arts and thing, and it doesn't annoy me sometimes. Or people can make a point out sometimes about techniques that they do wrongly and all that. So my apologies. Anyway, firebomb Kabuya. No problem. Alright. Let's continue them here. And next time we can take down the Hatakeyama. Right. Let's follow the road. Oh, I didn't get too far with that army, did I? Right, we do have quite the huge armies developing. All too many alliances for my own comfort. Tell you what. Let's attack. Right. Hattori is at war. Hatakeyama. Okay, so what we got? A couple fire bombers, snow bow samurai. I don't really want to fight this, but it looks like that the odds are going to be... I might lose more troops if I don't fight it, so... I'm sorry guys, I try not to do too many of these because if they're an easy battle, I don't see the point of... I don't know, I'm more than happy normally to let the enemy AI fight it. But... at the end of the day, I need to try and attack that castle. I'd rather have the troops to try and attack that. And it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, I've got mainly, as you saw, a couple of mainly melee units, one or two bow samurai, but nothing I can't handle. My gunman can easily handle the melee troops anyway. As for the Yari samurai, I'm going to try and use one of my Yari Ashikawa to deal with them because I don't want to send my general after them. That's one thing that Yari samurai are pretty good at when I believe is when it comes to taking out enemy cavalry. That's why I'd rather have them than some of the katana ones. Not that I don't find... I actually kind of like katana cavalry myself personally, but trying to use them in battle is annoying just because... yeah, just because really... when are you going to... most enemies have spears. When are you going to charge your bowmen into spears? Alright. Anyway, that's enough of my talking. Let's do this. Alright. So put you guys in a group, and which group is going to work best for you? I do miss to just be able to click and drag them into a line whenever I want, into whatever shape and pattern I want, just so you can do in the room too now. Alright. Gunman. Alright. Bow Ashigawa, you can go behind the end here. Why? Because they can shoot over the troops, whereas my gunmen have to be on the front line to deal with them. Alright, so for these here, we're going to put the... hopefully they're not going to try and deploy behind the hill, because they're not... but if I can put my... I'll leave my cannons there actually, and I'll put these guys here. Put these in the middle. How far can you shoot again? Oh, I have to actually aim on you, do I? No? Oh, good. If they actually try and deploy in the middle here, I should be able to take them out then, and hopefully I can try and maybe come onto the hill. Let's get the katana samurai. Alright. That's going to be one line for you guys, this one. I'm going to put these on the flank, ready to go around, and general's going to get in the middle. Alright. So allow my cannons to attack. Alright. Start bringing these forward. Walk, guys, walk. Gunmen. Alright. That'll do nicely, I think. You guys can enter the front line. And walk, guys. I hate the fact when they try running, because then it means the enemy can bring themselves in without... can try and attack them easily. I'd rather march them in with the support. Okay, so that... General... come here, and... tell you what, I'm going to move the katanas over onto the flanks, ready to deal with them. Oh, they're actually being on the offensive. Okay. Okay, guys, if you want to do that, then fine. Alright, General, come back. Alright, archers. Alright. Deploy these on a line quickly. Yari Samurai, get behind them. Quickly as you like.
Is in grave danger, my lord.
That's okay, guys. It's okay. Alright. Okay, so enemy generals just charged in. Okay, let's bring the gunmen back a row. Put these guys into Yari wall, because I find that quite handy. Cannons, focus fire on the bow samurai. You guys are said to come around the flank. Alright, you guys come off fire will, because I don't want you shooting into my own troops. Okay, in fact, let's bring you guys back to the front row. And turn on fire will again. Oh, and I do have the enemy reinforcements over here. Some more bow samurai. That's just the 2 bow samurai and the Yari cavalry, if I remember right. Alright, let's move you guys a bit more forward. Okay, let's bring these over here now, ready to deal with the enemy marching up. Yari Samurai, the katana ones come over here. You guys form up nicely behind them. General, you can appear on the flank as well. Gunman, you're just wiping these out, aren't you? I'm sorry, but you have to be very brave, even as samurai, to try and have all these gunmen come straight at you. Alright. Are you guys actually going to do what I told you to do, which is to fire them? Right, there you go. Now you decide to actually do what I tell you to do.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Let's get the cannon to start taking out these. Alright. Let's bring you guys to join the line. Yari Ashigari. Oh, I thought, didn't someone have... Oh no, the other ones had horsemen to worry about. Alright. Let's bring these more forward, I think. Actually. Just attack. Stop. Shoot. Ah, Jesus Christ. You can't get the men nowadays. You really, really can't. Right. Okay, guys. Form up into lines. Ready to take out the enemy. That general, you can get some kills in. Come after these. Right. Bow samurai. Okay, just charge into there, why don't you? Alright. I think we got this in the bag. Let's run them down a little bit, just for a few seconds. Okay, I think we are pretty happy with this, I would say. Decisive victory. Wasn't really much of a match, really, admittedly. And I think about it, I think the AI could have done a little bit better than I could in that situation. That was annoying though, I don't remember it happening really yet. Happened before with the, my matchlocks and to my gunmen. Basically, telling them to shoot at the enemy and they're actually charging at the enemy. That was annoying. Yeah, we lost 214, so they did better than I probably would have done under the control of the AI. Oh well. Alright. Can I not... Okay, let's auto-resolve this time. See what happens now. About 102. Alright. Now attack the castle. Again, we're just going to auto-resolve. And peacefully occupy. So now we've got Settsu. We are literally now one province, next province to Kyoto. And get them in Karachi as well. And we've got a library actually. Cool. Wise exchange. Let's repair the castle. Average soil. We'll build it up. We've got the library. That's going to help a lot with the mastery of the arts as well. We've only got 4 turns now until we can get Chinido, which gives us, among other things, land consideration, the next rank of that. And then I'm going to see about what to do regarding the battles. Traditional buildings. Epic. I think next we'll go for the economic independence. So that's going to help with the Jesuit seminary. Very handy in regards to trying to convert other people in the nearby. Right. Okay, and the Hatano as well next turn in Tamba. Okay, I need to start moving people from here. We do have a strong level Christianity now. So I'm going to bring him into Osaka, or Settsu I should say. Actually no, we'll bring him here. Allow him to start with... Allow him to start converting over here to Christianity. And I do have the other priest that is slowly making his way over, so... Okay. So let's just end the turn. Then again, assuming nothing bad happens, we will end this episode. Yeah. All these troops. I still need to get some more troops for the general I bought. Managed to finally bring over from the island. Kind of wish I could actually... I mean, that was one thing about the games like Rome 2 and as you don't have to bring the generals to the front line. You can actually get the, recruit them there. And more sea raids of mine being attacked. Are you going to bother with this? And auto-resolve again. I do need to repair the Namban trade ship. It seems like it's lost a lot of people now. So that's something I definitely have to remember for the next turn, is to try and bring it to a friendly port. Luckily I got nearest one I believe is in Inaba, so should hopefully be able to get it all recruited up and ready for next turn. Atano, don't you dare go after my priest. Ooh. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, I will end the episode here actually. As you can tell, then in the next episode we are going to do a proper battle. We do have the slight problem that the castle has been repaired, so the gates are still open. Okay, but we have a lot of high quality troops, even if they're only Yari Ashigaru. They've got a lot of Yari Samurai. We have guns, we have cannons, we have Katana Samurai, which are going to help really handy against these. The fact they got light cavalry and generals are not going to help them out in the slightest, mainly because we all know generals do not... For some reason the AI doesn't take the generals into battle until they are the very last troops standing. Light cavalry, unless they're going to try and charge through the gates, where I'm going to have some Yari Ashigaru waiting for them, they're not going to be able to do much good thing unless they try to climb up the walls, and then they're no different than usual troops. Yeah, I reckon the strength's in my favour. So that's the end of the episode. I do thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying these. Yeah, I always ask, I know, but I do hope you're enjoying them. I mean, I enjoy making these videos, but I do, at the end of the day, it's not just me making the videos, it's for your entertainment as well. So, as usual, I do ask, if there's any way you feel I can improve my videos, whether it's, anything, whether it's more battles, whether nothing, if you want to advise me on what I should be doing, that's always appreciated. If you check out my Sins of the Solar Empire campaign, the Star Trek Armada one, you know that I actually do, I do take on advice from the people watching, and if I do take your advice, I will be more than happy to give you a shout out in the video. So, I am not going to take credit for other people's ideas. Otherwise, yeah, as usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, advise, whatever, and I shall see you now on Friday with the next episode. Bye for now.